That's In From The Side, Ref.
Welcome back to In From The Side. We are back with our second show, and with me is my co-host and partner in crime, Matthew Rhodes. How's it, Matt?
Good, bud. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Well, we spoke 5 minutes ago, so I'm still fine.
Still sitting here, still doing what we do.
We are doing our second show of the week, and let's quickly cover the All Blacks against Argentina, because obviously we're both South African fans, but it's not the only rugby team on the planet, right? Let's give credit to the other boys playing in the Rugby Championship.
And we get this suggestion that we're arrogant. Why would that
biased.
be? Or biased.
I don't know where that comes from.
Guys and girls, we're obviously really excited about the Rugby Championship. There's lots of rugby. It's going to kick off with Australia and the Springboks. And if you haven't watched it already, go and take a look at our review of that particular game that's coming up. Or not review, preview. We've got some amazing clips that we've included in that game from that particular game of yesteryear gone by. But in this particular episode, we're going to be talking about Argentina and New Zealand and how they shape up for what's ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the time of recording, they haven't announced either squad.
Yeah.
We know that the All Blacks have picked their touring squad. They're in Argentina already, getting ready for the weekend's game. I also did a bit of a search through the history, and history is always on the All Black side in this fixture, mate. Since 2012, when Argentina came into the Rugby Championship, the old Tri-Nations, the All Blacks never lost in Argentina, and they always beat them by 20-25 points. The score is consistently the same year after year. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, we both looked at the All Blacks during the series against France. We weren't really blown away about, how the All Blacks played and what they produced. But similarly, Argentina, we don't know what to expect because they beat the Lions, an almost full-strength Lions team, and then they lost to England twice. So I don't really know what to make of the Argentina side.
Where did Argentina beat New Zealand? Is it in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, twice. Well, once in Australia and once in New Zealand.
So I was just saying, in the
twice in New Zealand.
Fair play to Argentina. Last year, in the rugby calendar year, they beat the Springboks, they beat the Wallabies, they beat the All Blacks, and they beat the Lions.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. So the most recent win was against the Lions. In the Lions' first game of their tour. I think a few people have forgotten about that. And I don't know what other games they've had in between then and now, but they looked good. Do you know one of the things about the Argentinians that I really love is they play a kind of Harlem Globetrotters type of game where they take the chances. Like they will play and they'll keep themselves in the fight. They'll rope it, and then all of a sudden they'll score 2 tries in the final minutes and then they win the game. And it is historic and it's epic and I love it. But take nothing away from them. Contepomia has got them playing.
He does have them playing. He picked an interesting squad. I see Thomas Albanos isn't in their squad. I don't know if he's injured, but he was the one name that I spotted that is omitted from that team. But all the usual guys are there. All the guys from France are back. Chocobares is back.
Chocobares is back. City's back.
Juan Cruz Malia, who I'm a big fan of at fullback, he's back. Interestingly enough, these guys weren't available for the Lions test, and they smashed the Lions. Well, not smashed them, but they beat them convincingly. Smash is maybe not the right word. Yeah, but we need to be credible on this channel. I won't say things like
Argentina, as a nation, beats the collective British Isles. Right, and yes, it was their first game, but these are the best of the best coming together.
Doesn't matter. They pitched for that game in Dublin, and they won.
And they did well.
But then they lost to a second-rate England team twice in Argentina. So again, that inconsistency.
Oh yeah, there were those games that I never watched.
That inconsistency with Argentina is the thing that worries me. At least for the All Blacks, you could sort of see the trajectory that they were on. They didn't play against the stronger side from France. But they won the series 3-0. They've got a core squad. Satiti's back. Scotty Barrett's back.
Yeah, that's huge.
They've got very, very few injuries in their squad. I think
Scotty Barrett's back.
Amua's out because of injury, and Tuanga Fasi's out for injury, and Perifeta, I think, is the third one.
And Cam Roigard is not available.
Well, he's there, but he's not playing in the first test. He might be ready for the second one.
I think he's injured this weekend, this week. But I think that's a big loss to them, but we'll get to that. But you're right. There's obviously Scotty Barrett is back. I think a shout out needs to go to Patrick Tupilotu. He's been playing really, really well. He was sort of in, then out, and he's back in again. And he's playing some
He's always
consistency.
been consistent. I actually went back and looked through some of the old games in preparation for this episode. He's been around for almost a decade in the All Black squad. So, I mean, he's got some legs.
Fair. Cody Taylor is Mr. Consistent as well.
He was the best hooker in the world in 2024.
Yeah. That's without a doubt. So
he was that good.
We got into the loose forwards. Duplessis, Karifi, Ardi Sevilla, Satiti's back as well. I think those three make a dynamic back three. And then, obviously, Peter Lakai as well has played really, really well.
Yeah, it was good even on the end-of-year tour last year.
Correct.
He grabbed his opportunities well.
Cortez Ratma, obviously, will step in, I think, because Cam Roigard is a bit injured. And fair play to him, I think he would be able to do a great job there. Maybe he's not first choice, but he's still an outstanding halfback.
Yeah.
And then...
Does he go D-Mac or Bodie at fly-off?
I'd go Bodie. He probably goes D-Mac. I don't know why.
I know. I think he goes Bodie.
Okay.
I think he goes Bodie.
That'll be interesting. Midfielders, obviously, Geordie Barrett, Billy Proctor, Quinn Tapia, Anton Leonard Brown, and your man, Tava Nawai.
Tava Nawai.
Yeah. So I think Geordie, I picked him on my Mount Rushmore, I think, or in the best All Black team.
Oh, you keep bringing that up, mate, and you're going to continue getting shit for that.
I don't care. Geordie is outstanding. He's done so well coming to Leinster. He was a standout performer in the most recent end of year sort of season games. He is. How do you leave him out of that team? So fair play to you, man. I thought Anton Leonard Brown played well in the games against France when he came on. But yeah, Billy Proctor too.
He did really well.
He
Defensively, he's so solid in that midfield channel.
Yeah.
In the centre channel. So I really like Proctor coming through.
Outside backs, you got Rico Ioane, Caleb Clark, Stevie Reese, Narwa, Will Jordan, and Ruben Love. So
lots to pick from.
So
it's Will Jordan and two other guys.
Caleb Clark, obviously solid. Stevie Reese has been playing exceptionally well.
He's been good.
Both, for the Crusaders and for the All Blacks. But Rico Ioane, I'm glad that they're keeping him on the wing. We talked about it offline. But he can do a job for you as well. If you want to play him at centre, he can come in as well. Yeah. So, which is obviously important. But when you got Geordie Barrett, Billy Proctor, Leonard Brown, I think your centre pairing situation seems to be fine.
Okay, so we don't know who the All Blacks are going to pick and what their team's going to look like. We don't know who the RGs are going to pick, right? Based off what we saw in the mid-year internationals, what you saw from the All Blacks, what you saw from the RGs, yes, they beat the Lions, yes, they lost to England. Who wins this game? And the first time ever that they're playing in Córdoba. I don't think I've ever seen a test being played there.
Dos cerveza, por favor.
It's usually Mendoza or La Plata or Buenos Aires or one of these places, but I've never seen a test being played in Córdoba. It's a traditional stronghold of Argentinian provincial rugby, so I expect a hostile crowd.
Me habla español. Dos cerveza, por favor.
No entiendo.
No entiende un carajo.
From Barcelona. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Let's go get sangria and tapas.
What you say?
Yes.
But okay.
Lo siento.
Okay. I believe you, Matt. Whatever you're saying, I agree.
Chuck the ball in.
But you still haven't told me who wins this game.
Mate, I definitely think it's the All Blacks who are going to win it. But I've got a sneaking suspicion based on... Like, you watch the RGs, the way that they played against the Lions, they were up for it. Like, I think there is this kind of idea that the Argentinians aren't quite at it, right? And then they come to play. And it's almost as if they've got this kind of spirit at the moment. It's like, at your peril, put us down. We will come and prove you otherwise. So I still think it's going to be the All Blacks, although I think Scott Robertson has got a lot of considerations. Like, I don't think he has the kind of full complement of outstanding All Black stars that maybe his predecessors had. And so he's going to have to be really creative about the team that he puts on the day, and they're going to have to play really well. And I'm just saying this off the back of the way that they're playing against the French team, right, of late. But those Argentinian boys, I think, could create an upset. And I'm hoping for it.
They could.
my Kiwi mates wouldn't like me saying this. I think the All Blacks will win, but I'm kind of hoping that the Argentinians
Well,
do.
I don't know your Kiwi, mate, so I will say it loud and proud. I hope Argentina wins. I back the Argies always, except when they play us. But I'm also a historian, Matt, and I go on what history tells me. And history tells me that, this fixture has got the All Blacks written all over
100%.
it. And I predict the All Blacks to lead by at least 15 points at halftime and win the game by 15 to 20 points. I think it's going to be one of those days, long day at the office for the RGs. But let's see. Hopefully I'm wrong and they prove me wrong. But I'm super amped. You're super amped. We're going to watch the game on Saturday evening. We went back into the Real Rugby archive and we picked 5 of the best moments. Obviously, the All Blacks haven't played Argentina in Córdoba, but they've had some great classic clashes in Argentina in the Rugby Championship since 2012. We picked our 5 greatest moments. Here they are.
There's a few in the commentary box as well.
Inasu throws and Alberto gets it away quickly. And a good start here by Argentina. Here's an opportunity for Amorosino cutting straight through. Now straight sprint. Just ran away, but now he gets it away to Landajo. Landajo still going. What a try!
What a try, Puma! Oh, Amorosino finished by Landajo. They have exploded and ignited.
Right on the 10 metres line, All Black territory. And Landajo reaches in. Now Hernandez gets it away. Oh, scything tackle. And here's Savia, and he's leading the charge. Julian Savia needs a decent bounce. Kicks it ahead. Now can he win the race? Yes, he can. Julian Savia scores. So the throw-in is made. And the All Blacks with all these new players on the field, and Cruden makes a break immediately. Nonu straight up the middle. Nonu too good. Just like that, Aaron Cruden to Nonu, and they do it again. There we go. He's lined himself up for a drop kick. Looked as though he had. But the bailout option was just a kick up the middle. And it's been lost now by Dag. And off goes Savia, and he could outpace all of them here. And away goes Julian Savia. He got a couple here last year, and he's got another one. And Kevin Mialamu throws. Retallick delivers. Now Cruden. Nonu sets it up beautifully. Ben Smith. He's in space. Ben Smith. He's going to have all the speed in the world. That is a beautiful try.
So that was our look at yesteryear, the 5 moments that we could pick up by looking at the archives from before. Some fantastic moments that we obviously have showcased there. Which one was your favourite?
Hard to pick, mate, because like I say, the All Blacks always pitch for this fixture. But, you can't look past someone like Julian Savia. In his prime, he started in 2012.
The bus.
Played from 2012 until 2017. One of the top try scorers in New Zealand rugby. And he somehow always found a way to score against Argentina in Argentina. Like, we showed 1 or 2 of his tries, but he scored plenty. Like, he loved scoring against Argentina. Just that pace and power on display was just a thing of beauty. I loved it.
In the same vein, Ben Smith and his try, we showcased 1, but there were so many that we were looking at while we were doing our research. He loved scoring, very similar to Julian. He loved scoring against the
He scored
Argies.
a couple.
They historically have put on quite a few tries and quite a few points against the Argentinians in this particular fixture.
Absolutely.
So I don't think it's going to be as wide a gap this time around. I think the Argentinian boys are going to pitch up, and they're going to be full of passion and heart, and they're going to take some of that momentum from beating the Lions into this particular game. So I think it'll be closer than we expect, or that traditionally suggests it would be. But let's hope there's some more amazing tries that come out of this game.
Well, let's see.
That we can showcase next time.
Hopefully next season we'll show some of the tries from this game. But leave your comments in the comments section and tell us which moments do you remember from this fixture, the All Blacks versus Argentina in Argentina. Tell us, what did we miss out on? Any yellow cards, any controversial tackles, anything that happened that we missed apart from the tries. What we'll do is we'll go through all the comments, we'll go and find the footage, and we'll pick our top fan moment and give you a shout out on the show next week when we preview the second fixture between the All Blacks and Argentina. So leave your comments in the comments section below. Also remember to click the notification button, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. We're on all the social medias. We both picked the All Blacks to win. Matt by not as much. I think it's going to be a big score.
Really?
But we'll see what happens, and then we'll do this again next week. Cheers.
Cheers.